Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's a review video again. I was sent this Binize box. It's a wireless gadget that you connect to your car. So every time you get into your car, you don't have to connect your phone to use Apple Play or Android. Works with both. This literally plugs into your entertainment system's USB and you connect your phone to this box. So literally as soon as you get in your car, you turn it on, you're straight into Apple or Android on your stereo. So you can use the Waze, the Google and everything else that you use. Now this one isn't one of them ones that does the Netflix and the Prime Video and all of that sort of stuff, YouTube. It's the more basic one. I was a bit gutted about that because I could have done with something like that. There's a lot of waiting around to do it for my job. So this is it, all unpacked on my carpet. It's a very small unit, I'll give it that. It is teeny, it's very teeny. And so are the instructions. Frustratingly enough, the instructions are so small. A massive down part of this unit was the instructions. So we see it on their website here. Even the price is a bit confusing. £21, 148 pence. Yeah, reduced from £73, 225 pence. I think someone's messed up with a conversion of whatever currency they are in or on to pounds. So even that was a little bit confusing, but I'm a very calm man, as some of you must know by now. I've got a tremendous amount of patience, and I needed to have a tremendous amount of patience for this little gadget. I've seen it on YouTube before, and I've seen what people do with the instructions. They literally throw them away. Seriously, I've seen them throw them away. So what it's supposed to do, as it's showing there, the box connects to your system and your phone connects to the box, the Binize box, if that's the way you say it, by Bluetooth. So it's literally always connected as soon as you get in the car. The Binize box literally stays plugged in to your car and you just leave it there. So literally every time you get in the car, you're already connected up. So in principle, it's a pretty good idea, because I'm sure there's times where we've all got into the car and forgot to plug the phone in and driven off, and you're messing about with your phone trying to plug it in, even though you're not going to use it as a phone. If you have it in your hand, there's the offence right there, and that's points on your license and everything. With this little gadget, if you forget to plug it in, doesn't matter. You don't have to plug it in because you're connected straight away. So the practicalities of this, I do think, is pretty good. I really do. I'm not just saying that. But for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me at all. And there's a reason for that. It works on 98% of cars. Guess who's in that 2%? Yes, my car. I've done the checks. I've looked on their website, and my car isn't on their website that it works on. So how can I do a proper review with something that doesn't actually work properly? But having said that, I did tinker around with it. I tried to do it after a day, believe it or not. After a day, I actually got it to work, but I still can't use it in my car. There's the list of Kias that it works with. You see that there isn't a Kia E Niro on that list. There is a Kia plug-in hybrid, which was the car that I had before this one. So it would have worked in that one, but it doesn't work in my one. And I'll show you why it doesn't work in my one. Even though I did get it to work, it's not practical for my car. Here it is in my car. This is this teeny little gadget. As I say, you can put it wherever you want. It's that small and it won't get in the way. You can actually put some sticky feet on the back of it and stick it wherever you want. So it's completely out of the way. Now, here's the reason why I can't use it in my car, even though I did get it to work. That's where it's supposed to plug in my car. That's my entertainment system. But that is always live. in my car. So basically, if I left this box plugged into my car, this will be on 24/7 until I actually unplugged it. And it uses the 12-volt battery in the car. It won't use the big battery underneath the car, which is for my range. It uses the 12 volts. So do I really want to risk charging something up, or well, not even charging it up, it's just leaving something on in my car for the 12-volt battery? Not really. And that's not just because it's an electric car. I wouldn't want to leave it plugged in if it was a petrol or a diesel, because it's using your 12-volt battery, and that battery is very important to actually starting the car up in the morning, even on an electric car. So to unplug this every night and plug it in the morning, I might as well just do it with my phone. Defeats the object of it for me. And that's probably why it's not compatible with my car. Now here's the other downside of it. Look at these instructions. That's my thumb. How the hell are you supposed to read that? I've zoomed in so you can actually read that. I actually used the magnifier on my iPhone to zoom in on this, and I still couldn't read that bit where my thumb is. Obviously I can read the bits underneath it because they're bold and highlighted there, but the bits that are in them pictures, which is all about connecting it up to your phone to the box, I could not read. They blurry as hell like that. So that's not very good at all. I've got to say, whether it works in my car or not, that is appalling. Now, I had a few problems connecting this up to my car, and not being able to read the instructions didn't help. In a world of plug and play, this isn't a plug and play. So I had to go to YouTube. As you can see there, I couldn't read any of that. I had to go to YouTube and try and work it out from other people's reviews on this box. And that is where I saw a few people literally take the take the instructions and throw them away. They didn't use them at all. But from these reviews, I figured out what I was doing wrong trying to connect this up to my car. What I was doing wrong is I already had two phones connected to my car. And that's what I was doing wrong. You're not supposed to have anything connected. Only this box. You connect this box and you connect everything else to the box. So here I am in my car. As you can see, there's my two phones there. They're both not connected. So down there, I'm going to plug it in. You'll see the date and the time there, and you'll see it reading the device. It comes up with this screen here, which it does in all my other reviews that I've watched, but it only lasts for a couple of seconds in the reviews. On mine, it didn't go away. It stayed like this the whole time. So I tried another approach. Because the car was already on the last time, I turned the car off, then plugged it in, and then turned the car on, see if that made any difference. So here we go, we start the car up. Listen to the roar of that engine. And the same thing come up. I'm just cleaning my screen there, as it's got a lot of thumbprints on it. For some reason I was pressing the screen quite a lot trying to work this one out. But as you can see, it's not going away. That screen is supposed to disappear and it's supposed to go straight into the CarPlay screen. You get a home page and everything, but not on my car. Someone told me years ago, if you got hairy hands, it means it's a sign of a murderer. Well, I wasn't far off murdering someone about this box, I can tell you. Because I couldn't get the thing to work. I wasn't connected to any of my phones or anything like that. So I turned the car off again, and lo and behold, it came up. CarPlay. I don't know why. I didn't do anything different. It just came up. So we go back again. One more, get a move on. Now I've got to slide the bar across. This is all on my Kia anyway, this screen. And there it is there. My phone's not connected to it. This is the box. So you press that and up comes the screen. Yeah, you see the Waze over there on the left hand side and everything else. Now I can't go left or right. here because when I did go left and right, it showed my address in the map. So I couldn't show you that, but it does work. Once I got it going, it did do what it's supposed to do. And I did use the maps for a little while, and it worked fine. It took me to A to B with no lagging, and it was just as fast as it would be with my phone connected to it. Is this a fair review? No, obviously not, because it's not, my car isn't on the compatible list. So it's only a fair review if you own a Kia E Niro. And to be honest, I think it's a Kia E Niro problem rather than the Binize box, because I have problems with other stuff as well connecting to this car. Like my Android phone, it only gives me half a screen. That's why I've got an Apple phone. I'm not particularly a great fan of Apple phones, but I need an Apple phone because it works better in my car. The Android phones just do not work properly in my car. So a big downside of a Kia E Niro, I suppose. So if you are thinking of buying one of these in a compatible car, there's a list on their website. The other tip I would give you is to actually buy it from their website, Binize website, which is at the front of the video there. Because I've seen these on Amazon and they are still going for around about £80. So £20 on their site to £80 on Amazon. Bit of a difference, a bit of a no-brainer that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this review, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.